Everybody, and thanks again for joining us here on KXAN News at 4. It is the final official week of fall. Winter begins this week as well. Meteorologist Freddy Vela is joining us here now in the Weather Center. And Freddy, let's talk about when winter officially starts.
Yeah, we have to wait a few days before we actually get there, but the official start of winter is this Sunday, December 21st at 9:03 a.m. and that is the winter solstice. That marks the official start of winter, and that's a bit different from meteorological winter. This is the solstice itself, and this actually marks when winter actually begins. But meteorological winter actually started at the beginning of the month in December. Why do we do it like that? Well, it's easier for meteorologists to say December, January, February is winter compared to saying, well, we have to wait all the way to Sunday, December 21st at 9:03 a.m. to mark the first. So it's just easier to say December 1st. So usually when we're tracking winter things, we start at the beginning of December. But the actual start of winter is this Sunday. So let's talk about the winter solstice. So as I mentioned before, the first day of winter is December 21st at 9:03 a.m. That's when the center of the sun is directly above the Tropic of Capricorn. The days are shorter in the northern hemisphere, and the days are longer in the southern hemisphere. So we're going to have a longer night and a shorter day. And then we'll start to see that reverse, by the way. But this is the breakdown. You can see in the Arctic Circle almost no sunlight whatsoever. In fact, it's dark up there right now. The Tropic of Cancer, you're looking at about 10.5 hours of daylight. The equator, 12 hours there. Tropic of Capricorn goes the other way, 13.5 hours. And then the Antarctic Circle, we're looking at about 24 hours there. But here's a couple of reminders. Now that we're getting more fronts that are coming in, make sure that you turn off any portable heaters when away or asleep. Only use one heat-producing appliance per outlet. Keep any flammable objects away from any heaters or any fireplaces that you may have. For active fireplaces, make sure that you have your chimney swept annually. Of course, use a metal or heat-tempered glass when you're using your fireplace. Never use an extension cord or a power strip for any of your heaters. Check those thermostats. Make sure that everything's good and that the furnace is inspected and clean. And of course, make sure you install and test any smoke alarms and any carbon monoxide detectors because of now people using their fireplaces a bit more. But all great information for you to use. And of course, if you want more info, you can go to our website, KXAN.com. But let's talk about what's happening right now. Current temperatures, it's still a little chilly outside. You're still going to need a little light jacket for some of those who don't like the cold as much. It's still in the 50s in many spots, 53 in Austin, 53 in Georgetown, 55 in Lockhart, 57 degrees in San Marcos. And got a pair of 60s as you get into the hill country. But this is what it looks like overall with our satellite and radar. Plenty of cloud coverage that's not moving through unless you're in Fayette County or Lee County where it's been mostly sunny all day long. I'll zoom out a bit more and you can see where most of the cloud coverage is essentially in the Concho Valley and getting into El Paso, up through the Panhandle, down all along the border, and then starts to phase out as it gets into the Rio Grande Valley. But the coast has been mostly sunny. As we look at your high temperatures for tomorrow, we're going up just a tad, back up into the 60s, 62 in Austin. Looks like the warmest that we're actually going to see is 66, and that's down in Flatonia. Everyone else should at least be between 60 to about 66 degrees. Now, as the cloud coverage started moving in, it's going to stay like that all night long. And even into tomorrow. In fact, we'll start off with an overcast sky, and it looks like that's going to continue throughout most of Tuesday itself. It won't be until around midnight when I expect for the first little droplets to possibly start making their way in. Most of it's just going to remain drizzle. I don't expect any heavy downpours whatsoever. I think a lot of this is going to be drizzle, maybe a little light shower or two as we get throughout most of the overnight hours for Tuesday, getting into early on Wednesday. But as you can tell, we'll still have plenty of cloud coverage. Most of the showers will remain to the east of us. Most of it, again, will just remain drizzle overall. So tomorrow morning, down into the 40s. But look at what happens as we get into Wednesday morning. 54 degrees. By Thursday morning, 61. And then we get a little bit of a drop one more time below average for your early morning hours. Friday morning back to around 45 degrees. That's because we have a front that's going to be flying through on Thursday into Friday. So let's take a look at that. I started the clock now and let this run through tomorrow at midnight. As you can see, there's some of the drizzle and showers that I was talking about. A lot of it going to be mostly along the coast through Victoria into Corpus Christi, down into Brown Brownsville, a lot of those showers will remain mostly within those areas, and we'll just get a little bit of drizzle as that comes through. But look what happens as we get into Thursday. Early morning, it starts to push through the northern part of the state of Texas. As we get to the early morning hours, by around 2 a.m. on Friday, it's pushed all the way through. It'll start to clear out some of those clouds and showers that we saw, and then by Friday afternoon, much clearer out there. We're just left with mostly clear skies as we get into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. In fact, we're looking at Friday to start moving back up as far as temperatures. Into Saturday, temperatures look like they could move back up into the 80s as we get from Saturday into Sunday. That's not where we should be for the start of winter, but this is what it looks like overall. That 10% again will mostly be overnight leading into the early morning hours of Wednesday. High of around 70 degrees. By Thursday, 78 degrees. That front comes in, a high of 69 by Friday. By Saturday, 79 degrees. And as we start winter, 79 degrees.